opportunity. I think that the New York market certainly is important to us in a lot of different ways. We've got a lot of alums there, and it's an opportunity to put ourselves on a national stage and potentially attract opponents to play us in that kind of environment that we might not be able to attract otherwise. So, certainly we're aware of those opportunities. We've had conversations with the folks that potentially could partner with us to put some of those games on, and I think that's something that we definitely will be looking at as we move forward.
Several years ago, there was some feeling in CRD contraction. Do you feel that those barriers are kind of gone now as far as
No, more importantly than the CRDA, which certainly our relationship with them is very important, but our fan base, we've got to continue to try to build our fan base in Hartford. So we don't want to overlook the importance of continuing to build our fan base in Hartford, but we're not going to play 12 home games, so we've got to balance the schedule, and if there's opportunities that present themselves to play neutral site games in New York, we've got to look at those.
The home games going in also?
I don't know relative to home or neutral site, but right now we have the opportunity to schedule 4 non-conference games a year, and most likely you're not going to play all of those at home. So can we potentially look at doing some neutral site games in New York? Possibly, yeah.
For conference games, I mean?
No, not necessarily conference games, but we got to look at all options.
What did you make of the reports yesterday about ESPN and Fox balking at payments to the Big 12?
I don't really make anything of them because I really am not engaged in those conversations and don't have all the information, so I wouldn't have any comments.
Really?
Yeah, I'm keeping up on things.
Do you think what's transpired in the ACC and then the Big 12 to make a hiccup, or more so things to come down the pike sooner or later, and everybody just adjust as it does?
I wouldn't have the information necessary to make that kind of response.
How would you kind of describe the tenor of the 3-4 schools that are looking to get a Big 12 or commissioner, fully aware of it? Is it awkward or?
Actually, I think Mike, just as he did in his comments earlier today, is hit everything head on, and he continues to be open about that, and because there is a reality to it, and there really hasn't been any awkwardness to it. I am obviously relatively new to the league, but the majority of the athletic directors all have been together for some time, and they have great relationships, and it really hasn't been awkward. And that, in some ways, that's kind of strange considering what's happening, but that just speaks to the leadership of Commissioner Oresco and the job that he's done.
Have you had any conversation with ESPN about, they're a corporate partner of the state, and I was wondering, do you have any conversation with the ESPN hierarchy at all about how they feel now?
I don't know.